Coming to you live from Southern California, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And starting this one, Jose Soriano. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Kevin Newman, now in the game as he takes over at third. Now here is number 96. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Yandy Diaz now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Here comes a pitch. Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back in Anaheim, today's starting pitcher, Ryan Pepio.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
We go to the bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Sets him down on strikes. Fastball to letters, throws him for strike 3. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. That one at 95, missed up top. Now 2 balls and a strike. One down, base is empty. This one high in the air to left center. DeLuca on the move to the gap. Makes the grab, 2 down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
And there's a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. 2 outs, base is empty. The next offering misses. Now 2 and 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Angels held in check. Scoreless after one. Back here at Angel Stadium, now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. The other way. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now the DH, Josh Lowe. Ball to strike. Caminero stands at second with no outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake Mangum, in there. And so now 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Next pitch misses. 3-2 now. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Moore slings to first in time. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. 2 outs with a runner at third. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And the runner holds. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Joe Adele. That one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's outside. No score here in the second. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Logan O'Hoppe now at the plate.
2-1.
In the dirt. Adele stands at first with 1 out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate. And I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
So digging in, Christian Moore. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Runner on the go. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one popped up. Caminero. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Angels strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Ben Rortvedt. Yeah, that's fouled off. Almost got him. This one chopped to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. 1 out, bases empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at-bat. So the Rays batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder. Pickoff throw. Wall
He beat it.
dives back in safely. Man at first, one away.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
Swings through that one for strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
There goes the runner. And it's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back singles, just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Next offering is down low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, one out. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So bases all loaded up. And now it's Brandon Lau. That one 95 to finish him off.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. Here's a 1-1. Pitch gets away. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 outs.
No. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Next is the designated hitter, Josh Lowe.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
That one almost got him.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
Full count.
Stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him swinging. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rays 1 and the Angels nothing. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. So in now for the Angels, Kevin Newman. High chopper to third. And that one handled. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And here's the rookie center fielder. So now 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
On the ground, right side. And foul ball. He goes down looking. So the batting order turns over. And now Zach Neto.
That's a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Mangum makes the catch, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. It's the Rays 1 and the Angels nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th, and here is Jake Mangum. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Action in the Angels bullpen. Hans Kraus getting ready to go. Number 57, the lefty, warming up as well. And the 2-2. Shanuel takes it himself. He's out. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. 1 down, base is empty. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, right side. Shanuel takes it to the bag. Rays retired in order. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Rays 1 and the Angels nothing. Back in Anaheim, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Nolan Shanuel. Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch is downstairs.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, they opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch, but now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Here's Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And the slider just misses.
2 balls, 1 strike. No, that's a ball.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. The 1-1. And that misses off the outside edge. Too low, and it's ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The Angels yet to pick up a hit here. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. And here's a 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
And now the right fielder, Joe Adell.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a ball popped up, and the infield fly is called. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. On the ground right side. They get the force, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 2 left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Rays 1 and the Angels nothing. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Hans Kraus.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now the shortstop, Taylor Walls. Now a pop-up on the infield. Newman settles underneath it, makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And there's a ball. Off the mark there. 3 balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Right down to shoot. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. That one is gone. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 2-0.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So up next, Yandy Diaz. One down, base is empty. Outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Adele makes the grab for the second out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Lau at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Drew Rasmussen. So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's one away. The batter now, Kevin Newman. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
One gone, runner at first. And now the center fielder.
Outside.
Newman at first, one gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
No, he held up. Gets a piece and stays alive.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. Out towards right center field. Loud. Brings it in. And there are two down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. First and second, two down. Last half of inning number 5. On the inside corner for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Edwin Uceta up and loosening in the pen. Clevenger, the power lefty, up as well. That missed by a lot. And the count now even up. Line drive, base hit. Newman headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Raleigh gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
First and second, 2 outs. And next for the Angels, Mike Trout. Next offering is in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Hit in the air out to center field. Squeezes it, and the inning is over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And he grounds one to the right side. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Josh Lowe. Falling behind 2-1. Movement in the bullpen. Brock Burke, the left-hander, up and throwing. Number 57, also getting ready. And it's even up. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
1 out. Runner at second. Jake Mangum next to hit for the Rays. Here's a 1-1. Just missed.
2-1.
One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Check swing, called strike. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Low around third. He'll score easily. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Manager out of the dugout now. And it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Hans Kraus departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout. And we'll be back with a new pitcher. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, number 57.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
One down. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Johnny. Runner takes off for third. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. The run comes in to score from second, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ben Wertvet next to hit for the Rays. Foul ball there. To first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Rays 4 and the Angels 1. Bottom of the 6th. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's a 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Full count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Joe Adele digs in now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Logan O'Hoppe will hit next. Rasmussen picks over. Adele back on a dive.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Adele, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Just missed. Ground ball right side. On to first. That's the inning. Angels leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at Angel Stadium, top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. That one not close, and it's 2-1.
Well, these Rays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off-speed pitches. Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Man at first, nobody out. Now the left fielder,
Ball two.
and that misses. And it's 2-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out. Comes the 2-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. The 1-1.
Ball.
Now snap throw to first.
No,
And he's
he's
back
in
in
there.
easily. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Safe. Two outs and one in scoring position. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. Lau out on the play. And that is the third out of the inning. One left for Tampa, but they lead it 4-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Edwin Uceta. Now the third baseman, Kevin Newman. There's a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And now it's filled up.
Full count.
That one the other way. Lau tosses to first.
He's out.
One up, one down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here's the center fielder. 1-1 now. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Manuel Rodriguez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. And now 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. And downstairs. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He sends a rocket to left, and they're chipping away. It's 4-2.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Edwin Uceta out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Manuel Rodriguez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And next for L.A., Nolan Schanuel. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. But the Angels do get one back via the solo homer. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth, Brock Burke. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Ripped on a line to center. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And now Josh Lowe. Outside low. And a count 2-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing and a drive deep right field. Adele going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And the batter now, Jake Mangum. Next pitch, not close, up high. Caminero leads off first with one away. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. Two outs. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. The Rays strand just the one, but they still lead this one 4-2. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Mike Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Next offering misses down and away.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Throws to first in time. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Bases empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him swinging. Now 2 out.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Manuel Rodriguez won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Now on the bump, Garrett Clevenger.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. That one is hammered right field. Way back there. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Round second, digging for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Really important at bat coming up now.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. Tying run at the plate. And fouled off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And now it's 1-2. Now one missed. Backed off the plate that time.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The tying run at the plate. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Flying drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
2 outs, runner on first. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Go with the tying run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. In the dirt, blocked, and the runner stays where he is. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Quijada. Well, one-run game, and now the catcher for the Rays, Ben Wertvet. Going to count 1-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Ryan Zefferjon appears to be getting loose. Suarez warming up as well. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Base hit. So back to the top of the order. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch misses. Safe at second with a stolen base. Walls leads off second with one gone in the inning. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And now, Yandy Diaz.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. That's a little bit low.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Fought off foul. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
First and second, 2 down. You're at the top of the ninth. That's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Two on, 2 outs. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Junior Caminero up next for the Rays. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Rays 4 and the Angels 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Now the third baseman, Kevin Newman. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
One-run game, bottom 9.
Off the plate.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Ball 4, he walked in. And that keeps things going.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Yoan Moncada, a critical at bat in this game for him. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Goes down looking. He's 2 outs away. Next to hit, Zach Neto. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mangum gets under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.